And we start at 6:30 with the investigation into a shooting at a group home in Phoenix.
A man is in critical condition after being shot overnight. An arrest of a 17-year-old was just announced. The shooting happened early this morning at a home for teens and young adults near 19th Avenue and Mountain View Road. It's a place for 16 to 20-year-olds in the foster system transitioning to independent living. Tonight, our Nicole Grigg talks with a former employee who says they feared something like this would happen.
Police confirming that the shooting happened beyond these gates. They say that both the suspect and the victim knew each other and lived here. Now, ABC 15 has heard from several employees who say that they work here. They didn't want to go on camera, but they say that they have concerns about what happens here. One former employee telling me that the entire system is failing these kids. On the outside of this group home, you see several metal gates, security cameras, and lights for at night.
It's a problem place.
Neighbors say they have complained about what's happening behind those fences. Kent Miller says he's been complaining too. He tells us he left his job as a staff member around 3 weeks ago.
The whole system is failing. And someone's got to see that.
Miller says he feared something bad would happen here as issues have been growing. This past spring, he says he sent this letter to the owners, saying in part he worries that there is a lack of support from DCS and that we are not holding residents accountable for their actions. And because we are not, other residents are jumping on the bandwagon because they know what they can get away with.
And those issues I talked about were the bigger issues, the smoking pot, fighting, beating someone up, stealing.
Miller telling me he has filed complaints with Arizona's Department of Child Safety, as he says he's a mandated reporter and has seen firsthand issues on site.
Staff does rounds every hour, but now it's getting to the point where we walk in and there's a puff of marijuana smoke, and it's like, well, we're not smoking. Well, who was doing it? Yogi Bear? Someone's smoking in here, you know, and it's like, and so they're all on restriction, but then they don't hold the restriction, so they do it again and again and again.
DCS confirming the name of this group home is North Star Independent Services. They receive teens and young adults from the state system. I found one man with a company logo on his shirt and tried to ask him about concerns here. What do you do here?
I don't have any comment this time.
Okay, can you give us anyone who could speak to us about what happened here? Miller says this isn't the first time authorities have been here. I asked police about past incidents at this location, but they were vague in their response.
A lot of times there's so many people that live in this property that there's always going to be calls for service.
Police say it's too early to speculate what led to the shooting. We will, however, continue to ask state and other officials questions about what happened here. Reporting in Phoenix, Nicole Grigg, ABC 15, Arizona.